What is going on, guys? Aqua's here, bringing you kind of a update video. It's a very little update video, as a lot of you guys have been wondering. Hopefully you guys have been wondering, where have I been for the past few weeks? Really, I've been just a bit busy, but with school and stuff like that, I'm just kind of focusing on non-YouTube for a while. And that DLA now is officially disbanded, which is a bummer. Due to my busyness, I wasn't able to participate for next season EBT for season 6, but maybe potentially can be a replacement during season 6, so we don't even know what division we'd be. I'm looking forward to see how everyone else competes in EBT, but that's not where the bulk of this video is going to be. The bulk of this video is going to be over UPC minors. So, as most of you guys know, I uploaded UPC minors draft analysis here about maybe a month and a half ago. Not maybe a bit longer than that, but UPC minors, amazing. UPC in general is an amazing league. I really appreciate the commissioner, but I want to talk about how the season went. So, our draft was Mew, Manaphy, Celesteela, Kieran Black, Alola Raichu. I'm just trying to hit them on top. Lurantis, Aromatisse, and Munchlax. I really love the team. And kind of starting off week 1, it really was a terrible start. It couldn't have gone any worse for start of a season. We ended up getting 6-0'd by the Maryland Mienchows, I believe. It was like turn 2, it all just went down. I thought I made the right play by going for Stealth Rocks, already revealing the counter, thinking to scare out the Megalead after he set up. But I read wrong, and it cost me very, very dearly, and I couldn't bounce back from it. I did not play that game my best, but I didn't give up, because the following week, I believe we played against the Pittsburgh Celesteelers, coached by Creeper Hugger? Yeah, I think it's Creeper Hugger, yeah. We carried a lot of momentum in that match, which we held on until the very end of the match, to where he revealed a Scarf Scizor, but at that point, I believe I already had the game in the bag, because I knew my Lost Mon could take any hit from it after he revealed the superpower, and I had to make really good plays based on his Cofagrigus and Scizor in the back, because if I misplayed, I lost the game. So I had to read it very carefully, which we ended up doing. And instead of it being a 1-0 victory, it actually ended up being a 2-0, because he was getting a low roll with the Scizor with the superpower against Kieran Black. Week 3 never happened for me, because our opponent, Hale, aka Hale, our time zones and schedules just don't mesh. They really don't. We really tried, and there wasn't much we could do about that. But yeah, that's all I can say about that. Week 4, we fought the best player in the league, hands down. His name is Zamcrow, aka Scoot, coach of the Blackmount Cougars. I'm so sorry, Scoot, if I said your team name wrong. I'm just kind of reading things off the top, just thinking stuff off the top of my head, just speaking just off my head. Yeah, we played him, and we prepped alright, But middle of the game, we played garbage. I'm not gonna lie. These first 3 weeks have not shown me at my best of play. My playing in general wasn't good that match. When I didn't need to overpredict, I overpredicted, and it cost me dearly, making us lose the match. But thanks to our scarf and a tiny bit of luck, I'm not going to say the luck mattered too much because I believe we could have got a similar result to that. But we end up losing 3-0, I believe, to Scoot. Doesn't seem like too bad of a loss, but really, we were taken advantage of in that match. We had zero momentum that match. Second webs up, it was game. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't play that game good. Week 5, another match that didn't happen. Miners was fairly inactive, I'm gonna say. So we had to actually cut the league short 2 weeks. Instead of doing week 6 and week 7, we cut it after week 5. But my week 5 opponent, Wilmar, good friend of mine, just had a lot of IRL problems after recovering from Hurricane Irma. And I'm going to say this right off the bat. I'm thankful that anyone who I know in my life got through Irma and is recovering now. I want to say good luck to all those. Good luck to all those out there who are still recovering from it. Hopefully there isn't many. But yeah, he wasn't able to show. So because the rest of my division was not very active, we did get a playoff spot. And round 1 of playoffs, we were against Kyle, aka coach of the Chicago Bears. And honestly, I didn't calc most of that match until maybe early middle to late middle of the match. I started calcing, and I was kind of blind just to I was thinking it was a banded conqueror playing through most of that match. I see switch moves. Gives me a breath of fresh air. Or what? I don't even know if that's how it goes. But whatever. So, we actually have a chance to win this game very easily with Celesteela. And so we Celesteela to our advantage to where, because Conqueror only can 3-hit KO it. And so we can stall it out, we can gain HP off of it and kill it, which we do. And we win the game with Celesteela. Semifinals, we were supposed to go against Matt, who's the coach of the Green Bay Gallipods, but like a lot of other people in this league, they're just really busy, and I don't blame him for just being busy. It is that kind of that time of year, early school, slash just with work and stuff like that. It was a shame that I couldn't battle him, and we did end up getting a bye, you could say, forfeit win, which I don't feel good about, but there's nothing I could do to stop it, which kind of makes me sad. But coming to the meat and potatoes of this video, after that battle was forfeited, we had clinched ourselves a spot in UPC majors, and that made me ecstatic. I knew I achieved the goal I was hoping for, because honestly, after my battle with Scoot, I don't think I'd be able to beat him. And so I'm facing him in finals, and I'm building my heart out, hoping I can make something to beat Scoot with. But I'm not holding my hopes up to beat him. I got about one mock from the person Scoot beat in semifinals, my really good friend Troy, who actually did get a recent channel name, That Boy Troy. Be sure to check him out. Link in the description. Sorry about that plug right there, but I gotta support him. He gave me a mock, and it went really well. We carried momentum the entire game. And so, moving on to our finals match against Scoot. Just after talk with Scoot and a few others about the match, I did kind of misplay by leading Manaphy, but it's because of our previous match. I don't know why I thought maybe he was like Scarflando or something like that. Just he'd lead off with that. So I love my Manaphy. And he got webs up, which from last time I knew that's not good. But I knew that since I was a Fizdip Mew, I can at least get Defog off before the Decidueye comes in. And I do that. I do get webs away, which gives me a ton of momentum back. And just before, I don't remember this match incredibly off the top of my head, even though it was very recent. But I do make a few right plays that helps me carry momentum. But something that was, oh yeah, I do remember now. Houndoom does put in a lot of work pressuring Mons. It whittled down 3 Mons. The Suicune, I think maybe it was just 2. I don't remember, but I know for sure the Suicune and Hydreigon. And after Hydreigon was down below 50%, it was looking really good. And so, since Suicune, we get it down to 68 and then back to 72 after leftovers. We go into our Kieran Black, and this is the most controversial part of the whole match. We go for Fusion Bolt, which is does 45 minimum, and I know he was roaring. I know most attacks from all of my Mons will kill it from that 32 range. And so he wouldn't have a chance to set up. The only Mon I know for sure he'd have a chance to set up on is Hitmontop. And that's still a big maybe. Just because of us being an adamant Hitmontop with close combat. I haven't calculated this yet myself, but Scoot's chances at winning weren't very big, but we do get a crit on the Suicune, which guaranteed the kill. But in my honest opinion, I don't think Scoot going for Roar could have been his safest play, or his best play. Because in the end, I honestly don't think crit mattered too much, but I can see where Scoot thinks it does. And I'm not going to bash him on that at all, because both have very logical reasons. I personally think Scoot could have maybe thought I was Electrium Z, because of just how big of a threat Suicune is, and just firing off a Z Fusion Bolt from a Kieran Black almost OHKOs it. But if it's a bold max HP max defense one, so I knew if he's at that range, I knew he wouldn't want to risk that. So maybe he'd go into something else, just take the hit. So that's where I disagree with his Roar play. But I agree with it too, because it does give him a chance to set up to win. But kind of arguing that, I have so much to stop it, and then also just Kieran Black. Just being able to 3-hit KO it, because it can't really rest up, because if it rests up, it's just going to be an endless cycle, kind of, I guess, maybe. Yeah, so, kind of restating, Suicune crit maybe mattered. I don't think it does. A few other people think it I don't think it mattered, but other people think it did. But yeah. So, if that crit happened, that game was 100% mine. Kieran Black outsped everything on his team. And since I wasn't scarfed, he sent his Heracross, not knowing what item I was, and I revealed I wasn't already scarfed, so maybe he thought E-Belt. It can't kill. I'm guessing maybe he thought I was like E-Belt with maybe like Psychic, I don't know, HP, whatever, nothing that's gonna be able to kill. But little did he know, I was flying EMZ. And kills Heracross, leaving him only with Hydreigon, Landorus T, Smeargle, and Decidueye. And because he sends in Hydreigon, probably hoping to scare out Kyurem, knowing he's slower, because his team was mainly set up around webs, so that's why he probably didn't invest much into HP. Or something, I don't know. We haven't shared stats at all. But besides that, we take up Hydreigon. We're 100% out faster and everything there. Versus his team. And because he knows he can't win, Scoop forfeits the middle of the match. Meaning, your Portland Greninjas are the UPC Minors Season 1 champion. Now, I'm going to say Scoop played an amazing season. He does deserve his championship more than me. Or he deserves a lot. He deserves it a bit more than me. Not much more than me. We both earned our spot in the championship. We both prepped and played to the best of our ability, I'm thinking. I know I tried playing my best. And I already know Scoot's going to want some revenge in majors next season, and probably wants to thrash me. But I'm not going to let him do that, because majors, we're going to be kicking it up to an 11. And, oh yes, I did not forget about IBA D2. It was supposed to go out tomorrow, and then I delayed it. I was going to plan on delaying it to today, but I'm actually going to have it be released tomorrow for my Week 8 game, and then next Monday, my Week 9, then Week 10, then Week 11, Week 12, and maybe, just maybe, if we squeak out that little chance at playoffs, there'll be a playoffs. Who knows? But, thank you for listening to this just update video. This is Aquos, signing off. See you guys in majors.